I've always enjoyed doing arts in general, but I think my eagerness to art generally started when my parents introduced me to art when I was a kid. I've been trying out different kinds of materials, even unconventional ones like clay made out of flour and food coloring, or hardware items that I merge together to form shapes with, and creating random drawings and artworks from my imagination, and finding some kind of worlds within them. Though as means of career, it actually started when I went abroad and saw galleries and museums that introduced me to artworks that were not just limited to paintings. I used to think that I was not good enough at painting, so I tried to move away from it and focus more on marketing and advertising. But when I started looking at exhibitions, it ignited a fire in me, and I made a promise that I will also do exhibitions in the Philippines and abroad. I think what made me feel like I belonged to the art community was when I got to know more people and stopped feeling scared because I didn't know anyone in the scene. From when I re-entered the art scene in the Philippines since 2019 till now, I admit having changed my art style numerous times because of inevitable circumstances. But I feel like every change I've gone through led me to what I'm currently doing, which I've officially showed on my first solo exhibition last 2023. I believe that really marked my wholeness as an artist, and not just someone who's still confused about what he wants to do and express. I always talk about nostalgia in my works as someone who had to force himself to quickly be serious in his life. I have lacked the ability to see the entirety of joys that came from experiences felt when I was young. Now that I am older, these scenarios are basically the themes I show in my paintings. I feel that with these paintings, I am reliving the scenarios completely, without hindrance, and just enjoying it. I'm a maximalist artist. This is why I believe that the art styles I've explored through the years as an artist have eventually come to what I'm doing now. I think this is why, as I'm growing in the creation of my works, I could see my paintings expanding and multiplying. From playing with numerous materials to repetitive shapes to what I'm doing now, which is creating bare figures with heavily stroke lines to mimic textures of fur. I think this is where my sense of maximalism came into realization. I always believe in authenticity. If it is something that I have not experienced, I always have a hard time expressing it. This is why I'm an artist who doesn't just ride the cloud when it comes to creating art, but instead, I find things in the past that could also be relatable to people in the present and in the future. I was an oil paint hater, but as I've challenged myself to try it out and ensure to keep on enhancing while using it, I have learned to fully immerse myself in this material. My first bear painting was a blue bear in a suit that is actually a reflection of me having to feel forced to be serious and professional very quickly. It's called It means so much to me because when I was making this painting, I was on the verge of breaking down and giving up. And I remembered talking to this painting and asking for help because I feared the use of oil paint as a medium. And I feared how people perceived my works. This blue bear became my original character, named I believe this painting is my luck bringer, the one that started it all. For sure, there will always be ups and downs. And honestly, there are more downs than ups. This is why when I feel unmotivated and uninspired, I go out and experience life. Exploring and experiencing helps you connect with the world out of your bubble. And that inspires me to express them in the works that I create. Criticisms are inevitable. There will always be people who disagree, or worse, hate what you're doing. And it's okay. As long as you feel that you have created the best work every time you produce an artwork, it will also reflect clearly to the viewers. Ensure that your personal expression is an expression worth buying. If you yourself see your work as unsellable or not up to par, then you must rethink how you express yourself. I always go back to why I've chosen to become an artist in the first place, and the lifelong dream I want to achieve as an artist. When you see those things clearly, and you know in your heart that you can't live a life without achieving those dreams, then that's what will push you to keep moving forward. Your art will satisfy someone out there. It will call its rightful owner. As for me, I'm pretty sure my works will keep on expanding and enhancing. And I will always have something to express and show with my art. And of course, I will take you with me